Hello. I haven't posted a Rangers video in a little while, so I have absolutely no structure to this video, so I'm just gonna wing it. Why not? So the Rangers are a few games below 500, I know that, and what's happened this season is just about what I expected. I expected the offense to be good, but not bad, like last year. I expected the bullpen to be also good, not bad. Uh, Based on yesterday's game, you may think, oh, the bullpen sucks. If you look across the entire season, the bullpen's been just fine. Dennis Santana's been elite. Brock Burke's been elite. Matt Bush has been in between, along with Joe Barlow. And I'm missing some people. Josh Spurs has been just exactly what I expected him to be, a home run ball allower. And I think he's been called up again because he was elite in the minor leagues. But let's see if that transfers over. Brett Martin, man, there's always something with Brett Martin. He's good, but he always has something going on. Whether it's hits per nine or walks per nine, it's always something. Or his strikeouts per nine is not high enough. It's always something. But I think he's been okay this season. Last season, he was giving up a lot of inherited runners. This season, it's been a little more consistent. Um, let's see. Let's see. There's something else. There's something else. I brought up Joe Barlow. I brought up Dennis Santana. I brought up Brock Burke. Oh, Matt Moore. He's done pretty well. He used to be a starting pitcher for the Rangers in 2018 who was I remember one game in 2018. He was pitching and he was not wearing the Texas flag on his left sleeve. And I'm like, oh, look at that. He's not wearing his Texas flag on his left sleeve. You know what that means? He's going to suck that start. And he did. It was against the Blue Jays. It was either late April or early May of 2018. I remember that pretty well. But anyways, he's done just fine as a reliever. He hit that batter to lose the Rangers to the game, but I don't even care. To be honest with you, I haven't really cared about Rangers results because I expect them to be below 500. That's just how I've been developing these past 5 years being a committed Rangers fan. 2018, I was like, let's win this game. 2019, I was like, oh, let's win this game. 2020 was my limit. After the Padres had the Grand Slam record, I don't think that I think that's probably the most insufferable point of Rangers baseball I've ever seen. 2021 happened where the first month was fooling us all. The first couple months, and then that horrendous stretch of the Rangers breaking the record for most innings without scoring a run. I'm pretty sure that was pretty embarrassing. So at this point, I'm like, who cares? Opening day kind of fooled me a bit because after Brad Miller hit off the leadoff home run and the Rangers got to like a 6-0 lead, I was like, okay, pretty good. But then 2019 opening day, or no, 2021 opening day V2 happened, and yeah, Martin Perez doing pretty well. He's gonna be our all. I think he's gonna be an all-star. It's gonna be like a Mike Minor V2, but do the Rangers trade him? The Rangers are like, hey, we're gonna get another starting pitcher at the deadline. I'm gonna have to see to believe it because they got us. They actually spent money on Corey Seager and Marcus Simeon. That was a pretty good bamboozlement. I made up that word on the fly. So, yeah, with Martin Perez, I expect him to get, let's see, I expect him to have 150, 175 innings this season, and he'll finish, I think he'll finish top 10 Cy Young voting. But with Martin Perez, gives up a good amount of hits, but doesn't give up a lot of home runs. With his stuff, just get ground balls and lets the defense do their thing. I like that. It makes for some entertaining games. That complete game shutout in Houston was pretty exciting because it was up to the final fly ball. But yeah, starting pitching has not been a highlight of this team except for Martin Barrage. Um, a starting pitcher that's been good hasn't even come to mind yet. Glenn Otto has been like very in between. I expected him to be a little better. Taylor Hearn, oh my. I'm pretty sure he was optioned recently. I hope he improves. God, who else is on the starting pitching staff? I can't even think right now because I don't even know. Oh, Spencer Howard's been called up again. He's been doing amazing in the minor leagues. I mean, hey, translate that to the major leagues because it's always been a matter of Spencer Howard doing well in the minor leagues or spring training and not transitioning into the major leagues. I hope this time around, at this start at 6:05 p.m. Central, he can translate. Dane Dunning. With Dane Dunning, it's like he's doing pretty average. Average. He has like a 4.5 ERA. Cool. Did that last year. It's just always a matter of not giving up runs. The mantra of starting pitching right there. So Dane Dunning I got over. Martin Barrage. I just don't even know. John Gray. He has those games where he like throws a lot of strikeouts, but then the next start's like, what happened there? He's done pretty good. Sorry about that. But yeah, offense. Gotta move on to the offense because the pitching is like always the hardest part to get over with the Rangers. Adolis doing elite, doing above average offensively as well as Jonah Heim. I think Jonah Heim and Adolis have like the best chance of being all-star reserves. Brad Miller, I don't know what happened to him. He's not doing anything. Mitch Garver is the epitome of man. Do something. No, he's doing stuff. He's hitting home runs. He's hitting doubles. He's doing offensively pretty good. But it's just a matter of, hey, do that consistently. But he's like, he's going through what Bryce Harper went through this season before Bryce Harper's hand injury. But I'm not upset with Mitch Garver so far. Cole Calhoun. I was really expecting him to be a bench player this season. But, man, I love his swing. I remember 2020 against the Houston Astros. He hit a walk-off double. And, that sweeping swing he has. And then he flicks his bat forward before running. I love that about Cole Calhoun. Corey Seager and Marcus Semien. Just both a matter of, hey, get going. Marcus Semien's been getting going. He's been hitting more home runs lately. He is improving steadily. I like to see it. Corey Seager, God. Corey Seager, like, I don't know if he still leads the league in home runs by shortstops, but I think Dansby Swanson's kind of sneaking up on him. But with Corey Seager, not sure. It's like he's doing well, but it's like grounders up the middle for hits, bloopers for hits. I haven't seen consistent hard contact. That's how you know I miss. That's just how you know I miss Joey Gallo a lot, Because with Joey Gallo, I saw a lot of line drives and a lot of dangers. I'm not going to talk about Joey Gallo. I'm going to keep this on topic with the Rangers. Um, who else could I talk about? Josh Smith, on base machine. He has so much plate discipline, I swear. He does not swing at a lot of bad pitches. Doing great. I think if he stays on this roster the entire season, you got yourself Rangers Rookie of the Year. Nathaniel Lowe, my God, he could even be an all-star reserve. Slapping hits, hitting home runs. God, he does everything. I like Nathaniel Lowe. He's pretty good. He is pretty good defensively at first. You know, he's not going to win a Gold Glove at first, but he's doing pretty well. He's like Yuli Gurriel, but less cringe. I don't know what it is with Yuli Gurriel, but God. He plays well, but he's cringe, if you know what I mean. Like, he hit 300 last season, I think. Or was it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 2021 when he hit 300, but it's like cringe. Let's see. Maybreeze Valoria, I think I got that right. He's like Juan Centeno V2. If you know about Juan Centeno, you'll know that he was a short-term catcher with the Rangers in 2018. Who else? We got shortstop covered. We got second base covered. We got first base covered. We got catcher covered. We got third base covered. Charlie Culberson, cool guy. He's not gonna, hit a million home runs, but he'll fill in at left field and third base very well. Center field, Leody Taveras. I like Leody Taveras. He has elite range in center field. He has hit some home runs lately, so I like that. It's always been a case of Leody Taveras got to get something going. Left field, Cole Calhoun's been filling in, but Eli White, who would usually be in left field, is out with. I don't know if I think he fractured his elbow. I'm not the source to trust on this, but it's either his elbow or wrist, and he's on the 60-day IL. Kind of miss seeing him do Superman plays. I cover just about everything. As far as Chris Woodward goes, hey, he's trying to fit this offensive philosophy in. But his bullpen decisions, he's trying stuff. He has really manufactured something with Dennis Santana. Dennis Santana can come in any situation and get no inherited runners in. Like, he doesn't allow for many inherited runners to score. But his ERA is elite. I like how Chris Woodward's managed the bullpen. I do. Because, it's always been a matter of, I've been saying that phrase a lot. It's always been a matter of Chris Woodward not having an established pitching staff to work with. And this bullpen is hit or miss. It's been good, but it's hit or miss some days. Man, Woody, he can't just say, hey, I'm going to bring this bullpen arm in, and he's going to do really well. He doesn't know that, probably. But with the way the batting order is set up, I can't hate it, I guess. Third base has been third base and left fields where I'm confused. But hey, Woody has no established roster yet. But I have trust in Chris Woodward. He's a process-oriented manager, and whenever players strike out, he's like, hey, you're allowed to strike out. I absolutely love it when you strike out. He doesn't say that, but with Donnie Ecker's plan, I like the way the offense is going. The Rangers lead the league in stolen bases once again. It was really fun watching that in 2019. As for 2020 and 2021, probably the top teams in stolen bases, but I like it when the Rangers steal bases because, as much as I like the Joey Gallo style play, as long as I see some stolen bases, I'm set. Because then the runners can go from second and third. Small ball. But I hope that covers your Rangers news. Please comment anything that I missed because I probably did because this video had absolutely no structure to it. But the Rangers play the Orioles tonight at 6:05 p.m. and the Yankees play someone. I don't know if Joey Gallo's in the lineup because if Joey Gallo's not in the lineup, I straight up just don't watch the Yankees games. But I got to talk about Joey Gallo now. I hope I just want him to go back to his 2017, 2018 swing because that's when he had consistency. Because what he's doing now, he's been trying to hit more line drives these past few seasons. I don't think that works for Joey Gallo. Joey Gallo is an all or nothing player, and when he was an all or nothing player, he did just fine, honestly. And he has elite defense that he can transition into that playing style, and he got yourself a 4 or 5 win player. That's not bad. I don't like this fancy stuff he's trying to do, where he's trying to stand close to the plate like Rizzo, and he's like trying to look at pitches, and he swings at outside pitches, and he strikes out on high pitches, low pitches, change ups outside the zone on the opposite side of the plate. I don't like it. Just go back to your 2017, 2018 swing. I think he's trying to cozy up into that because I've started to notice that his bat's higher up, just like 2017, 2018. I like that a lot, Joey. Just have that hitch like he had in 2017. I like what I see. Or no, he had a hitch in 2018, but it was less, accentuated. But go back to that 2018 hitch, Joey Dangers Gallo, and hit some dangers. I don't like these baby home runs you've been hitting. Nothing above 440. Do it. All right, that's all.